All right, apparently I've had the privilege of Tuber actually responding to me, which I did not ask for. All I said is you haven't answered the points. You haven't responded to the arguments I have made. I never asked you to make a video. I couldn't give a fuck if you ever made another one in your life. All right? I have no interest, okay? Just put it. No one has to respond to my commentary with a video. I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm reacting to your videos. That's what I'm doing. I'm responding to your shit. I don't care whether you respond or not. I guess you should respond if there's something you need to defend, but you can't defend it with anything but ad hominem nonsense, so fuck you. All right, so let's do his last video here, which was just amazing stuff.
This is a separate video I wanted to make as a reply to Enmendum and some of your recent videos, Gary. I don't know why, you say that you don't want replies to your videos, you don't expect replies to your videos, yet you bitch and cry when people don't reply to your videos.
I didn't bitch and cry, so it's just see again, instead of quoting me, you just paraphrase, and that's your paraphrase. I left a comment somewhere saying, you haven't responded to anything I've typed or said, so there's no fucking argument, is there? No, there's no fucking argument, because you have no counter argument.
As you did in your last one, directed at me. And somehow now you're going to comments I leave for people, simple 3 or 4 line comments that I leave to people, and you're turning it into a 10-minute diatribe.
That's not what happened, but whatever. Yeah, you leave a comment. It's a public comment on a board. What, are people not supposed to read them? I react to what people say. I mean, whether you say it in a video or you write it in a comment, did you not mean it?
Attack, basically, is what you do. And this little method that you use, you say that you don't know a better way to do it. Well, no, I think you know a better.
No, that's not what I say. I think this is the best way to do it, okay? Unfortunately, it's a horrible burden, okay? It's a real pain in the ass to do it this way. But I'll let you continue because I'm just going to rip this point really to shreds.
Way to do it, but I think you know the effectiveness of the method you use to do it. All
right, I'll take a $10,000 lie detector challenge, okay? We'll take $10,000, I'll put in 5, you put in 5, we'll pay the examiner 2, and whoever wins gets the rest of the money, okay? I swear it has never even occurred to me that I'm taking advantage of somebody by playing their video. Never even entered my mind as a thought. I do this as an intellectual courtesy. I do it to give the alternative point of view every fucking opportunity to defeat my rationale and reason, okay? That's why I do it. I do it because it's the most effective way to present the argument. It is fair. That's why I do it, okay? I swear on my parents' life. That's why I do it. I don't believe in God, but I'm still going to do that. And you know anybody's not going to be comfortable doing that kind of fucking thing. All right? I swear on their life, it has never occurred to me to use this method for my advantage. Fuck you.
I think you know, this method you use of taking sentence by sentence, I mean, we learned it in journalism school. I mean, it's an easy way to take people's material out of context and attack line for line.
The most preposterous thing ever said. It is the most effective way to destroy nonsense. Yes. Okay? But certainly misparaphrasing, paraphrasing is bad enough, but misparaphrasing what somebody said is obviously an easier technique. Ignore what they said or take half the sentence of what they said. That's so much fucking easier. I'm not editing you. I'm not cutting you up. I'm not taking select portions of what you said. I'm letting you have your full goddamn speech. And yet you're bitching that I'm being unfair? That is so obviously typical of you. You think it's fair to have a birthright, and you think real fairness is if I just fucking paraphrase what you say, if I fucking misinterpret it, misspeak it, that's fairness. Fuck you.
What they say. And using that same method, and I should demonstrate it. Using that same method.
Please demonstrate it. How much do I have to pay you to take my video and do the same motherfucking thing? How much do I have to pay you? There's a Ronetto kind of deal. How much do I have to pay you?
You could take any speech. You could take Martin Luther King's speech. You could take a JFK speech.
Oh yeah, go ahead and try. All right, we're not going to the moon because it's easy. We're going to the moon because it's hard. Okay, go ahead, fuck with that. Judge men by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. Okay, go ahead, fuck with that. Go ahead, I dare you. I defy you to fuck with those statements.
Speech. You could take the Emancipation Proclamation if you wanted to, and you could take it line for line, piece by piece, and make the speaker sound like an absolute moron.
Go ahead and try to do that. Go ahead and try to do that.
You know, that's the little trick that you play. It's a little game that you play with people's videos.
And you're a dishonest piece of puke.
It's not the best way to do it, and it's not the only way to do it.
It's the fairest way to do it.
You know, the real way you should do it is the way most people do it, and that is to allow someone to say what they have to say in context, and you to reply to that context.
And that's what I do when I'm lazy. I did it to the last Vital Finds video. I didn't do it to hers, right? I just paraphrased her and just said blah, 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 blah. Because that's easy. It's convenient. This is work, you dumb fuck. All right? The burden's on me now. I have to deal with everything you said exactly as you said it in context. Everybody right there, all these people listening right now, they can hear every fucking thing you said. So if I distort you or pervert you, or if I turn the off button on at some particular fucking moment that's to my advantage, it would be goddamn fucking obvious.
Not to sit and dissect everything they say sentence by sentence so that you can not argue with it, but attack it.
Well, look, that's what arguing is. I don't know what you... Well, there's no point in even trying to explain this to anybody. If somebody can't understand that this is a fair fight and that it is unfair to just say, well, you made like Pizza Head did. He made a whole video saying I was some kind of advocate for the poor. Is that anything in my videos? Am I a huge advocate for the poor? Is it somewhere represented in the volume of videos I have made on the subject of economics? Go find it. I'm an advocate for workers.
And take it out of its context, out of its paragraphal context, and attack it word for word, line by line. It really is. It's an old tactic. It's an old.
Is it really word for word? Have I really done it word for word? No, I've given you sentences. I've allowed you to make your complete sentence. You say it's an old tactic. It's an old tactic. I've made my swearings. I've said my piece. All right, maybe that's what you learned in journalism school. I didn't go to journalism school. Okay, the viewer will have to use their own judgment. If anybody, I just can't even believe anybody can be that stupid. But does anybody really think this is an unfairness to you?
Tactic, and you know, when I caught you saying that on your video that this is the best way to do this, or this is the only way you know to do this. No, I think it's the way you've chosen to do it because you know how highly effective it is in misrepresenting people's views.
Oh yeah, it's really effective for me to choose, instead of to make a 10-minute video where I just summarize you and then beat the hell out of your fucking most stupidest, your most moronic points, where I can just quote you. There's quotes on here, and I can just say he said, and I give the four-word quote. That's a hell of a lot better than that's cheating. Okay, doing that, and it's terrible. No, I mean that's. And no, it's much better for me to make 40 minutes of video or an hour worth of video that's going to really annoy people that have to listen to it all, okay? Where I have to let you talk, I have to let you have every opportunity to say what you have to say, and I have to respond to every single point. So if you come up with something like, you know, judge men based on the content of their character, not the color of their skin, I'm going to be sitting there saying, yeah, well, you can't argue with that, right? I'm going to have egg on my goddamn face, all right? But no, that's not what happens. Well, anyway, this is just the lamest of the lame of your critiques.
And it also makes it a lot easier for you to chop them up, and that's what you love to do. You're more interested in discrediting people than you are debating with people or having an...
No, I'm just interested in revealing the truth, okay? And there's great deception and manipulation and propaganda and nonsense built into your argument. I'm exposing it for what it is. It's built out of shit. Puke.
exchange of thoughts with people. You're more interested in dissection and attack, and that's what you seem to be a master at lately. So let's not fool people by telling them that you're just attacking this, that you're just a person.
Oh yeah, let's just think about it for a minute. Let's say if I'm a preacher, right? How many preachers in the United States of America let an atheist on the stage and have a debate, a public debate with them on the stage? Let the atheists say their piece when they read some little babble from the Bible. How many preachers are up to that task? Zero. None. Nada. I mean, come on. It's the people who are trying to pull the wool over people's eyes who can't face the true argument, the whole argument. And instead, they just make little stupid videos where they say, you're a commie or a socialist or some other bullshit.
This, I should say, and in a logical and ethical way, because you know that you're not. It's nowhere near it.
Yeah, well, like I said, the challenge is there. You want to make it, you may make more money. I mean, my father's got a lot of money. I can get some money. You know, and I'll do it for this purpose anyway. For the truth, yeah, let's put the game on, okay? I'm manipulating nothing. I'm honestly expressing honest opinions. There's no ulterior motive. There's no hidden agenda. I'm not defending some secret prejudice or preferences. So fuck you. I'm making intellectual, rational arguments against complete nonsense, contrived to perpetuate crimes against humanity.
And it's unfortunate, but some people are fooled by your way of doing things, which leads me to the next thing that you asked me about. And that was, you try to make me look like an absolute moron, as you always do. I mean, you do this to everybody. You try to make everyone look like an absolute moron. I haven't seen...
No, again, this argument started as I had to defend my philosophy against your irrational accusations. I had to defend my economic theory against your characterizations. Okay? That's how this shit started, fucker.
One person that has engaged with you or disagreed with you about anything that you haven't tried to make look like a complete dumbass idiot. And you know, just law of averages.
Well, whatever. I mean, that's not the objective, okay? The objective is to defend the integrity of the stuff I'm spouting, okay? So if you malign it and degrade it and those are good enough words, then I'm going to defend it against your accusations.
Alone makes you wrong. You know, I mean, everybody